We're live.
Yeah, just pass turn.
The screen? Okay. Pass.
Okay.
Ah! They're all upside down. Like that. Cut.
Yeah.
Go. I drew so long. Oh my gosh. I'm only gonna do this because it's the only land I have. But adjust this.
For 2, I'm gonna enchant this land. It says enchant a land taps for any color of mana.
Okay.
Pass turn.
There you go. Okay. Pass your phone. Just because I can and I will. Play another one.
Pass turn.
Pass turn.
Figured both of these decks would be kind of slow running together.
They are. Because they're both 5 color.
Alright, I'm gonna, for all 3. Growing Rites of the Ilatomic. When it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna look at the top 4 cards of my library and put a creature from among them in my
God,
hand.
flip.
Put the rest on the bottom of the library in any order. It is all land. When I have 4 or more creatures at the end of my turn, I'm gonna flip that pass turn.
Okay. I have no more land.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay. Beam Splitter Mage. Red, and set this for blue. Beam Splitter Mage. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only Beam Splitter Mage, you can control. If you control one or more other creatures that spell could target, choose one of those creatures. Copy that spell. The copy targets the chosen creature. Passion.
Do you understand that?
No.
If you say you have something that says target creature gets a +5/+5, when you target him, you can replicate that spell and give it to, like, say, your biggest guy. You know, make him like a 20/20, something like that. I don't know. It'll let you replicate that spell. Or say, for instance, I have something that's scaring you real bad. You can kill that creature to kill my creature. You know what I'm saying? Like, exile this, exile mine type thing.
Ah, exile.
I drew an Evolving Wild. I'm gonna tap, sacrifice it, go search for a basic land. One right there on the bottom.
Passion.
Offer cut. And then for 2, I'm gonna enchant this land with the taps for any color thing.
Taps for any color thing. Cool.
Pass
There's my
turn.
cat in the background. Oh wait, there you go. Right there.
Pass turn.
Okay. Oh, cool. Costs 8. That's cool.
Yeah, I got a dude in my hand that costs 9, so I feel your pain.
Okay. Red, white. Legion Guild Mage. I have
Nice.
another one of these. Nope.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Attack for 2.
Some, yeah.
Always attack if you can.
Yeah, you really had. You don't have any creatures, so.
Got another land. And I got 5 now, so I can cast this guy.
You have 7 land. No.
No, they just
5.
tap for any color, right? So, for instance, a blue and a blue +3. Djinn of the Wishes is a flyer. When he enters the battlefield, he gets 3 wish counters.
Let's look at it.
And I forget how, but there's a way to, I think, pay to remove the wish counter, and it does something.
It's cost for 2 blues and 2.
Yeah.
Remove a wish counter from the Djinn of Wishes. Reveal the top card of your library. You may play that card without playing its mana cost. If you don't, exile it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
How it works.
Pass turn. He's a 4/4 flyer.
Dang it. I have no land. Dang it. This is... I don't know why this is a thing. Oh. Okay. For a second, I thought this was a bacon bolt.
Does that have jump start?
Yeah.
So you can cast it the first time and do whatever it does. And then when it's in your graveyard, say later you have no cards in hand and you draw a land and you don't need the land, you can discard the land and recast the beacon bolt.
And it's cost from that. Okay.
Yeah, you have to pay with your land to do the
Yeah.
spell, but you can still cast it again.
I have no creatures to play. Should I attack or should
One
I
of
not?
them will die.
One of them will die.
Or you pay 2 and a white, tap him to tap another target creature.
I can tap him
And
then
then
attack for
attack for
2.
two.
It's you. I was fixing to do that.
Last turn.
Pay it for, yeah. Pay it for 3. I was actually thinking about doing that. Tap that to tap that to attack you.
Another land. So we can do 6.
I don't have that much land. There. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. My cat sits in the background, sleeping.
Alright. For the white, a green, and 4. I'm going to cast Assemble. Create 3 2/2 white elf knight creature tokens with vigilance. These are all 2/2 knights with vigilance. This goes to my graveyard. At the end of my turn, I now have 4 creatures.
What does that do? Oh no.
Taps for a green for every creature I control. Last turn.
What are those? Dice.
These are all 2/2 knights with vigilance.
So you don't have any tokens. You.
I mean, I can go get them if you want.
That's fine.
I said, yeah,
That's fine.
I did that.
You
You're
pass turn? Okay. Please be land. It's land. Yes. Okay. I don't know why I said that, because I can't do anything else. Pass turn. Wait.
You probably don't want to attack now. I got 4 creatures.
No, I'll pass.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so this thing taps for 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. That'd be all of them but 1.
Meh.
Okay, this is 4. So I control 4 creatures. 5, 6, 7. Roar of the Worm. It's a sorcery. It says to create a 6/6 worm token. It's got flashback, so I can cast it again later.
Worm. It's not spelled worm with O. It's U, right? W-U-R-M? N? M?
For 2 and a blue. Aerial Guide. When that attacks, I can give another creature that attacks with it flying. Gotcha.
So whenever you attack, you can give another attacking creature flying.
Uh-huh.
That's basically how that works, I guess. Sorry, I keep moving the camera. I keep on like switching from sitting down like slunched over to then sitting up straight like this. I think I'm just leaving it down. Okay. Tap for 4. Just 4. Has trample. Rampaging Monument enters the battlefield with 3 1/1 counters on it. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, put a 1/1 counter on Rampaging Monument.
Question.
This is how Magic goes, people who are watching this after, because no one's ever going to come to the stream.
Alright, for 3 and the white. Hold tie the Radiant Champion, Planeswalker.
You put a Planeswalker in this?
I did.
Good for you. This is a Planeswalker. You need a dice. It's a 20-sided dice. Die.
Okay.
I dropped it.
I'm gonna activate its +1, and it says to give it a loyalty counter for each creature you control. If you want to read that.
+1. Put a loyalty counter on Holiday Radiant Champion for each creature you control. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right. Well, actually, I don't want to do it yet.
Okay.
So we still at 3. For this taps for 6.
This is a
I'm gonna
Boros Izzet deck.
4 of that to exile this, flashback it, create another 6/6 worm, and then do this. So it'll be +7. 3 and 7 makes 10.
I thought 5 and 8 made 7. 5 and 8.
For one of those green that are left and a blue, I'm gonna drop an enchantment. It says whenever I surveil, I can surveil an extra 2 cards. There's nothing in here that says surveil. I put it in there because it says I can exile this and reshuffle my graveyard and my library together.
Okay. That's cool. Passer?
Yep.
Untap everything. Please be land. It's not land. It's not something I can play. Yes, I can actually. So, blue, 4. Omni spell. I don't even know how to say that.
Okay.
Add it.
I know what it does.
You can cast an instant or sorcery card from your hand without playing its mana cost. That's cool.
You know all the things in there that are like this, where it's got that second spell that's really big?
Yep.
You want to pay the 3 and tap it and just cast that whatever big spell is for free, pretty much. Instead of paying 6 or 5, you can do it for 3.
Okay.
With the other mana you have left over, you can cast that first spell, because those are usually like 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
So pretty much, if you have 6 mana in that, you can cast both of the spells.
I have 5 mana in that.
Depending on how much that first one is. If it's 2, that's enough. Alright, so are you passing turn?
I am passing turn.
Cool.
I can actually play this double instant spell thingy. No, one of them sorcery.
Okay. Before I start casting, I'm gonna -8 this, and its -8 says whenever I get an emblem that says whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I can draw a card.
Amazing box.
This one is gonna represent that emblem. I have that for the whole game. That says whenever I play a creature, I can draw a card. So for instance,
It's a 1.
5 4 and a white.
Triangle die.
I'm going to cast this thing that says other creatures I control get a +1/+1. When it enters the battlefield, create 2/1/1 creature soldiers with lifelink.
Okay.
So I've got 3 2/2s with vigilance, 2/1/1s with lifelink, and 2 6/6 worms. 1, 2, 3 creatures just entered the battlefield, so I get to draw 3 cards.
Even if you go over 9, you still get to draw a
Then I
card?
have to discard if I can't
yeah.
cast them. But dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This taps for 10 right here, guy.
Okay.
And I still have this one, so that's 11. 7 minus 11. No, okay. Alright, I'm going to tap this for the 10. I'm going to use 8 of that plus 1 black. Moldering Hulk.
Hulk?
It says 6/6. When it enters the battlefield, return a land from my graveyard to the battlefield. So that means one of these evolving wilds comes back.
By the way, my microphone's not that good, so...
I used 8 out of those 10, so there's still 2 left in there. So for those 2 greens, and this creature has a thing called Convoke, which means I'm going to tap all 5 of these creatures right here to help cast this. 2 more creatures enter the battlefield. I can draw 2 more cards.
By the way, my microphone's not that good, so
Play a land for turn.
How like silent you talk.
Tap, sacrifice that. Basic land.
How silent you talk. It's probably not going to hear you. Because my microphone's not that good.
Pass turn.
Okay.
Let's cut.
Okay. Every time you ask me to cut, I always cut. Sometimes I think that's a bad thing. Oh my god. It costs 6. And it's an instant. Okay.
So it really costs 2 and a blue.
No, I know how to do it.
Okay.
5.
You don't have to pay.
But. Wrong one. Where is it?
This one.
There it
2
is.
and a blue.
But. 2 and a blue.
You tap this, and then it casts for.
Boom.
Now.
Creatures you control gain first strike and vigilance.
You can also pay to do this one too. You can a white and then white or red and play both of them.
Okay, let's do it.
And then that gives this guy 2/1 counters because you're casting 2
2
spells.
And they get first strike and vigilance, so they don't tap and they have first strike. I actually remember what
Alright, so
vigilance
you
does.
technically wouldn't declare the response until you attacked. Are you actually attacking, or
I'm actually attacking.
with what?
Adapt. 5/5.
Well, he wouldn't be a 5/5 yet. He would just be a 4/4.
Okay, then I'm gonna go that one.
And you get to attack twice. Creatures you control gain first strike vigilance until the end of the turn.
And
After
then they
this
can
main
attack
phase,
twice.
there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase.
Exactly. Yes.
So you can attack me, untap, and then attack. No, they have vigilance, so they wouldn't tap. So you can just attack twice.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one and this one.
Okay.
And most likely that one. Which is literally everything I have right now.
These 5 are tapped. So
You still have
block.
6.
Oh, he has trample, so I'll block, take this, and then in response to the block, you would kill one of these, because you would do 5 damage to target blocking creature. So kill one of the blockers, and then he's the only one that's blocked. So I'll die. I'll gain 1 life from lifelink, but then I'm gonna lose. He became the 5 now, so he's 5, 7, gain 1, so I lose 6, go to 10.
And then I get an additional main phase.
No, now you can attack again.
Now can I? After this combat phase, there's an additional combat
So
phase,
that
then
means you
an
can-
additional main phase. Oh. That was.
You're tapped out of mana, so I mean that the main phase part doesn't matter, but you can attack again.
I'm
if you want.
attacking again with all 3.
Okay.
Again.
This time shit's gonna die. This 6/6 is gonna kill this 5/5. This 5/5 is gonna kill this, and then this 4/4 will kill that. So they all die now. You shouldn't have attacked the second time.
I don't know. It's over.
I mean that was cool though that you could have. So now they all die. Pass turn.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, pass turn. Well, I'm gonna end the stream right here.
Uh oh. Drop all the cards.